I like to introduce myself like I do with everyone else. My name's Earl Charlton. I was born in South Shields and I was made on the streets. For the long story, very long story cut short, I didn't just end up on the streets and randomly chose my life. 14 years old, left Shields and went on my own journey in my life to a point of where I hit an addiction of 19 years, from 19 years old until a few years ago, on heroin, crack cocaine, methadone, alcohol and all that. And it was back in London to change my life around. I engaged with what I am now, a very proud big issue vendor. When I started getting on my path of my journey, it wasn't just coming home, getting a roof over my head, and that was it. That's not how addiction and that goes. You need a lot of network and support. So like the big issue, Northeast Homeless, Heaven Helps and Hope and etc. have all been there for me. But I wouldn't have been able to get in the position I am because I never had no identification in my life, mate. I had my first ever bank account last year, thanks to the big issue's help. And I'm 42 years old, coming to 43. And to get that bank card, I needed photo ID. And they had to fight 4.5 months. The foundation, Tracy, my key worker, like my support worker at the big issue, 4.5 months, mate, to prove who I was. You know what I mean? To get my provisional license, to get my bank account. And I wouldn't have been able to do that. No one would have stuck with me that long in that fight, you know what I mean? But Tracy from the big issue, my support work I did. I say 5 years clean. I've been 5 years clean from the heroin and crack cocaine on the 29th of March 2021, and I'll be 4 years dry off the alcohol since 2017, and I'll be 3 years off the methadone. You know, I took it 1 year at a time, and I took it in baby steps. But through all them baby steps, I have to keep saying this, the big issue are there for me.
Mate, I just want to say, like, well done for carrying the fire all the way, you know, and always taking the adversity and riding it and fighting it, you know. And I'm absolutely honoured to meet you. Like, I think you're a cracking, and your story is just, it's you know, it really hits you in the heart. I wish everyone could hear this. I think it's close to home in the sense that one of my very close family members was homeless for quite a few years, and then one of my best mates, one of his closest family members, was also homeless as well. So knowing how easy it is through their stories to go from, you know, being relatively okay to being on the street, and how quick that transition can be. I think they're my reasons that I want to get involved. And obviously after, especially speaking to Earl as well, like hearing how it's turned his life around and helped him get to where he wants to be, and to get him out of his struggles with addiction and stuff like that. That's it's proof that it works.
There's far too many others that haven't got nowhere to live this Christmas, not alone just big issue vendors, but the big issue vendors are still working and still living on the street. I know that because I was one of them. So if you can look into your hearts, dig deep in your pockets and subscribe to Big Issue, you're not just helping me, you're helping that 2,000 vendors nationwide. Keep on the right track like I've kept on the right track with support of the Big Issue. And it can't be done without you, the general public.